How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another live stream. Is Miguela Casanova, Hawaii's favorite YouTuber and host of the #1 podcast in the state of Hawaii, the Casanova Podcast, where we recently just interviewed David Hayter, the voice of Metal Gear Solid Snake, and Big Boss. Here's another announcement. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. So another announcement is I'm actually going to be interviewing the entire voice cast for Final Fantasy VII Remake. That includes Cloud Strife, Aerith Gainsborough, Barrett Wallace, Tifa Lockhart, Red 13, Sephiroth himself, and Sid Highwind. There's more coming, but I had to get the main ones out the way. Oh yeah, and Yuffie Kisaragi. So, with that being said, hope everyone's having a great day today. I hope you're ready for this live stream, and if y'all are ready, let's dive on into it. So we're going to play through the game twice. We're going to play through it on normal mode, and then we're going to play through it on classic mode. What's up, Allspark? How's it going? Anthony, Donovan, what's up? How are y'all doing today? You can taste it already. Yeah, like the demo's out. Everyone can download and try it. It's I didn't even realize they were dropping the demo. You've been playing it already? How's the audio, guys? Is the game loud enough or too loud? It just looks so good. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Yo, shout out to NX Revolution for that, man. I appreciate that. How you doing? So the next podcast interview that for Patreons and channel members, you guys will have early access to that. Soon, because I'm doing more work on it. But I interviewed a Square Enix employee. He's also a friend of mine, and he worked on this.
Paul! Who goes there? You're up.
Full version of this game or the interview, you mean?
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so. Not bad.
That's where I can see him.
Have fun.
Hey man, I appreciate you stopping by. I understand finals week. You're gonna be at E3, right? So I've got to find a different company to go through for E3 because the company that was gonna send me, they've actually backed out fully of E3. So I've got one or two options. Either I can find another company that'll fly me out, or I need to buy tickets, like a flight, and I need to get my industry badge. But the biggest thing right now is like flight. Tickets are cheap now; they're 500, but like I don't have that to spare at the moment. What's up, Zero? Yeah, I was telling Zero that earlier. It was like last minute I got that notification today, so I'm like, okay, I need to make some adjustments.
You're coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Nope. It's over. Let's go.
You've been cutting out most expensive. No, I hear you on that. I didn't save up for it because I thought I was the same company. They'd already started booking everything, and then they decided to cancel everything. So for everyone who's going to go out, we all got screwed over. The internet starts acting funky as soon as the stream started.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now?
Soldier Boys.
He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
It's the voice of Gladio from
This is a one-time gig.
Final Fantasy 15.
When it's done, we're done.
No, yeah, they should fulfill their end of the obligation. I agree. There's a lot of content creators and industry people that got screwed over by the company that did that. I don't want to drop their name, but
People notice first.
let's say someone that sent me last year. So,
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
it just feels like it's this last minute, you know?
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
I know it's super last minute.
Wedge.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
I mean, look at the detail in his Buster Sword. It's insane.
Get him, boy!
Let's do this. Shit. Brace yourself.
Hey!
Looks like you're next. Not bad.
Think you the goddamn game now. Yeah, and it plays so good too.
Hey, Cloud!
Yo, what's up, man? What do you mean why I gotta beat the dog? He's trying to kill me. But I am excited to, you know, when the episode drops with Aaron from Square Enix is it next week? No, it's not next week. Soon. Because he worked on this, and I think it's really good, informative information for a lot of folks. Yeah, it would have been out if they hadn't pushed it back.
Company.
Yeah, this is the beginning of the demo. Rob.
This will be quick.
I would give it to you guys, but the only thing is there's more stuff that needs to be done, and more parts of the legal aspect of it for Square Enix to approve of before I can put it out there. All right, man. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate it, and thank you again for the $5 donation. And it goes for anyone else here. If you want to donate or tip, it's completely up to you guys. If you want to become channel members or Patreon members, membership starts at $1 a month, and channel membership starts at $5. Gets you early access to content, ability to basically have input on a lot of things that go on in the channel. So with that being said, if you guys want to, completely optional. You don't have to, but it's greatly appreciated. The Wednesday's the deluxe edition pre-ordering.
Come on, Cloud.
Pick up the pace. Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako's?
Oh, dude. I already know, Anthony. It's gonna be crazy.
Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
I'm watching you.
In 3, 2. Damn, I'm good.
You say you pre-ordered the deluxe edition yourself? That's what's up. Now that I'm putting more time in it, I'm liking Dragon Ball Z Verse 2 a lot better than the first one. I just need to come up with the money for all the DLC. There's so much DLC with it. Oh, snap. I got 5 on it. Yo, shout out to B-Rob for the $5 donation. I appreciate it, my guy. Greatly appreciate it.
He's alone. We can take it. Make it rain.
Try this. Enough. Get ready. Whatever. Nothing to it.
We're back.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out. Simmer down, hotshot.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Oh, Tenkaichi. Tenkaichi 2 is really, really
Careful in
good.
there. I got this place covered.
Yeah, the voice actor for the entire cast is really good. I think the voice actor for Cloud is relatively new.
Security is only going to get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Yeah, Patrick Seitz was
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
I think he was he's Wedge.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
She wants the D.
Tifa and I.
What do you guys think of it so far? What's up, Jeff? How's it going?
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life.
It was
Rest
funny.
assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
That's the old voice of Barrett from the movie.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do.
Get help.
Say that again.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Yeah, one of them is from Breaking Bad. I forget which one.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
Oh yeah, niece got hurt, Jeff?
Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'd say they've been working on this since 2000. Technically, since 2006.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. for the reals. Suck on this.
Yeah, technically it's been since, because they've been planning to do a remake of this for the longest.
Get your ass out of here.
Steady.
Bring it on. How'd you like that?
It's just crazy for me because, like, my first ever RPG was the original Final Fantasy VII. And, like, I think I've told you guys before, like, you know, English isn't my native language. So it's the game that got me, you know, into reading, into science fiction. Like, it did a lot for me. And
Look what we have here.
to be there for the time it comes out again is just absolutely crazy.
More than your pride if you're careless. They'll cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the time.
What time is it? It's avalanche time.
Make a move when they cycle off.
Exactly. I'll go first. Nothing like a little danger to get the blood pumping.
Hey!
Rob, have you caught up with like all the side stories? Well, not side stories, but the continuation of the story, like BC, AC, and DC.
He's a natural. Not too shabby.
Because I thought that this was so from what I understand, they're still going to incorporate Before Crisis, Crisis Core, Dirge of Cerberus. All that's still going to be in here. Apparently, it's still somewhat canon.
Pretty easy, right? Nice job, Cloud. Like a walk in the park, huh?
You love that line from McKenna
Not a
Bridge.
scratch. Now, on to the objective. Look. They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Huh? We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening. Brace yourself.
Hey, it's stop moving.
Let's pin it down. Give it all you've got.
Firing one off. You got this.
Taking over. We need a light. Sloppy. Don't overdo it.
Yeah, I'll do it. So now, give it all you
Watch
got.
this.
I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that makes you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
You heard that red won't be playable. I can't say anything. No comment. Here's the thing. Originally they planned. Thank you for the $2 donation. Titty milk. He said, I think it's crazy to think originally they planned to have only 3 playable party members in the original Final Fantasy VII, but decided to have more since they always planned on killing one of them.
I can practice this case with Marco in here. Hurry it up. Oh, it's pounding like a jackhammer.
Well, I can't say anything.
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. Leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
Won't even break a sweat. Deal with that.
All right, watch and learn.
I'm waiting. Is that it?
Suck on this. Suck it. You're up.
Let's do this.
I first found out about the remake from a friend who showed me the 2015 trailer.
Planet's core.
No. The pump. Don't overdo it.
About damn time.
No time to celebrate.
Sure there is.
What I can say is they will be incorporating a lot of stuff like. So for me, who may not know, this group right here is not the original Avalanche group. There was another Avalanche group with a member who was actually able to match Sephiroth. She had the proto material implanted into her. Your
All right.
friend named their daughter Eris after the character. That's cool.
Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're
Yeah, I don't know why
one
they
of
did
us.
that.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Then do the damn job.
Yeah, so what I can say is a lot of that will be implemented.
What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
Y'all want to do 20 minutes or 30 minutes? Which one y'all want to do? Let your boy know. Yep, she was in before Crisis. All right, we'll go 20.
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
This is about 9 people watching, 3 likes. If y'all enjoying, please hit that like button. What's up, Tooth?
What in the hell?
Yeah, 3, take it or leave it.
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals could be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh? Need my help, do you? I'm counting on you.
Shit!
Should I be worried?
Deal with that.
Alright, watch and learn. Give 'em hell.
I got this.
We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were full of shit.
Think whatever you want. Just do it.
Time to fry. Hell yeah! You see the damage I did?
Keep it up.
Golden opportunity right here. Get my ass. Better win this one for the play. Bring it to heat. Could keep going. Get off. Don't just stand there. Help me out, damn it.
Is it more stressful? I like the stress though. Perform under pressure.
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Son, thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
Less talking, more shooting.
How about less bit from you? Bang, bang.
What do you guys think of it so far?
Damn it! This thing is tough.
It wouldn't be much.
I'm gonna have to do this all by myself? Got anything you wanna say? Funny way to ask for help. Damn pain in the ass. You got this.
Let's do this. Gotta heal up. It's on you. Damn it.
You think I care about a few cuts and bruises? Cause I don't. Now, why you gotta pick on me? That'll not live through worse. Gotta love it. Bang, bang. Hell yeah, baby!
Now's our chance. Give it everything you've got. My turn. Take the lead.
Need my help, do you?
taking over. Get ready. It's on you.
Could keep going if I hit this.
Yeah, there's a classic mode, and there's also the there's an auto attack. So like anyone who played Final Fantasy 15,
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
it's very similar.
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Bring in the heat. It's wide open. Wanna light it up?
Let's do this. Try this. Gotta memorize the attack patterns.
Let's go.
Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Then take cover already! Don't overdo it.
About damn time.
Now, go!
Bring it home.
My turn. Find an opening.
Let's go.
Deal with that. Taking over. Incoming. Take cover.
There's really no. Oh hell! What's it doing now?
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murph.
Pushing it.
Need my help, do you?
Let's go.
When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up, and that's a promise. Bring it home.
I got this. It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
It's on you.
Guess it's my turn.
Don't overdo it.
All right, watch and learn. You got this.
Need to do something about these wounds. There goes another. Now's our chance to do some real damage. No holding back.
Man, this is so good.
You're done. Time to get serious.
Let's go. Cross slash.
Gotta heal up.
If anyone remembers, that's the same animation that Zach Fair used in Crisis Core, where he went like that. Dude, this game is just ridiculous. This is gonna be like,
Shit, the bomb.
20 minutes until detonation.
well, Braver in this version is more like a special ability than a limit break,
Damn
but
thing showed you how it's done.
in the original, yeah, it was definitely a limit break.
Where should be covering our way out? Go, go, go!
doable. That's that. It's over.
Let's go.
Was never in doubt.
He definitely does move fast.
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on. Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
This game just, that's why, like,
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
I think about it. I'm like, man, do we really even need another generation of consoles? Like, if we're able to pull out stuff that looks this good and plays this good?
Barrett!
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then...
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here. Take them down. We don't have time for this shit. The clock's ticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all you need. That's that.
Damn it. See ya. Let's go. The others away. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
So you feel like we're approaching the plateau for graphics?
Get ready. Take the lead. That it?
You're up.
Let's do this. It's on you.
Guess it's my turn. Gotta love it. Big man, bring it home.
Taking over. It's over.
Yeah, I feel like we're approaching the plateau for graphics, which I don't think is a bad thing, because then the only thing left to focus on is the game design. But I mean, think about how many times we've thought that, though. Like, every generation we thought, yeah, this is as good as it'll get, and it's always something more.
Let's do this. Enough. It's over.
Oh yeah, another one.
The only thing I can think of doing further is kind of like what Tooth was just saying about frame rate. Like that's the only thing I can see improving. Oh damn.
Be careful. All right. Watch it learn. Catch you sleeping.
Fight through it. Sorry. Know your limits. Don't get in my way.
Are you trying to start something?
That it?
Suck it. You're up.
Hang back.
Good enough.
Let's finish this. So long. That's that. Keep it together.
Yeah, I'll do it. Not good enough.
That it?
That thunder I hear? I could have done that on my own.
Sure you could.
You wonder if there's gonna be DLC for costumes? Possibly. I know we've said that before, but we're not too far off from looking photorealistic. You can't get much better than photorealistic. Yeah, but we've kind of been at photorealistic for like close to 2 generations at this point. I mean, the only thing I can think of is they're going to take it further, like details. That's what I'm saying. Like we always say that it can't get much better, and then it gets better time and time and time again.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
No, I agree. That only took 10 minutes.
Doors open. We don't have a lot of time here. Pick up the pace, people.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
I'm shocked a lot of people didn't even know that Jessie was a girl. I'm like, that was obvious to me when I was like, how was I?
Okay, that was pretty cool. All right, come on.
Yeah, that smirk was iconic. It was like when I was like 9 or something, or 8 or 9 when it first came out. So that's what they said about the Spirits of Pain movie way back in 2000. Oh shit. Yo, shout out to 2 Commander Bros for subscribing. We appreciate that. But yeah, that's exactly what they said about Spirits of Pain. We can't get much better. Like, it's always being said, and we always, technology is advancing forward, so.
Welcome to the family.
Oh shit. Yo, Sean, thank you for the subscribe, man. You said, to be honest, I didn't know Jessie was a girl when I first played it, since I have known two different Jessies, one being male and female. And that is the demo. If we played it normally, we're gonna play it again, but we're gonna do it in classic mode. Although I'm not a fan of playing that style, like, of how it's gonna play out. Like, I'd rather play it full action on. So, well, I guess in this way, like, I like classic mode because I do prefer the battle system of the original, but I think they really went out of their way to make this look good and play good. Look at the detail in her. Man, she's so damn fine. You can bust all kinds. Man, just saying. Bust nuts all up in them guts. No, I'm not a turn-based hater. It's just, for this one, like, initially I was like, man, I'd rather play it, you know, in the older style. But then after playing and, you know, how they did this, I'm like, oh shit, I like the newer one better. Yeah. Sean used to be married before she died. Okay, so here's the thing I'm kind of curious about. Why is it with games now, like with current media, why is it that, like, something like this, like, they made the women in this game look fucking gorgeous? Why is it in media the thing is to make women unattractive? Like, why does Jill in Resident Evil 3 remake look like Dolph Lundgren? She looks like Dolph from Rocky. Come on now. Sorry, if I gotta look at a female, at least let me look at a female that's gonna get my dick hard. Maybe make me want to bust a couple nuts here and there, you know, skeet a little bit here, a little bit there on her. Maybe all up in them guts. I'm just saying, give me an attractive woman to look at. Ugly women, just no. I'm just saying.
Get down here, Merc.
Well, they clearly didn't do it on this one. Only thing I'm mad about is they made Tifa's tits smaller in this one. And they gave her a support bra. I'm like, no, I wanted to see them big old tickle bitties bouncing in glorious 4K. I want them to be like, because I've been with big titty women, so I know how them things would be bouncing all over the place. Like, come on now, give me that, because she wasn't wearing a support bra, and I wanted to see the nipples. I wanted to see the areola and them thick, fat, juicy nipples is peeking through the fucking bra or top she's wearing. Come on now. Just you know, every time you look, you're like, damn, I just need to get one lick. Just one fucking lick. Come on now. I'm mad that they did that. But she's still fine though.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
We said we're all mad. See, I hope they fix that before release.
Who in the hell? Hands where I can see them.
She got it from the last sweatshirt. But still, her titties is still small though.
Fun.
I'm just saying, man. My first exposure to big titty bitches was Tifa when I was a kid. And I'm over here like, every time they did the CG, I was like, oh my God. Just shove one, just smother one face. Just smother my face with one of them. Come on now.
Freeze! Move and we shoot.
Go ahead.
They need to give it to Tifa at least. She's the girl with the big legal titties.
Yeah, what he said.
And, right? You said I think mine's is my Shiranui. Oh my God. Oh my God. God, man.
Can't get around it.
And the fact, yo, real story. Real talk.
That it?
Real talk though. I met a chick. I got to beat cheeks with this one Japanese chick, and she was fine. She had natural what is it, G-size titties that weren't saggy. You know, they had a little natural sag to them, but they weren't like, you know, they weren't like drooping. They had a little natural sag. And she had an hourglass figure. Oh my God. I'm like, yo, you must got some black or Hispanic in you, because that body is not natural for a Japanese girl or Asian girl.
Professional, unlike the rest of
Let's
us.
just say I'm
glad to have him.
And then, you know, when it gets to that good part, you be like,
When it's done,
and then you go with the long dick style, you be like, just saying.
Real joy to look at too.
Here we go.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Damn national treasures. I'm just saying.
Give it a rest.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
What?
Let's see. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, damn, do I have a child in Japan somewhere? She couldn't even speak English, but she knew how to ride a dick, though.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
You said, Matt, you man just gave you a piece of away. Now you gotta buy it again just to play his shit. Yeah, it
Get him, boy.
it's re-releasing, I believe. Well, it's a lot of people think it's
to it.
A lot of people think it's exclusive to PlayStation. It's timed exclusive, so this is gonna be dropping on Xbox and PC not long after, probably like a year, maybe 2.
Get ready. It's over. Let's go.
Hey, Cloud! Elevator's over there! Pick up now!
You said it, the kind of girl you can use to pick up line that, can I play in Balance Council tonight? Damn right. Yo, I'm for real legit wondering, do I have a child in Japan now? Cause man, I was beating them cheeks for a whole week, and I was like, man, this is when I was young and dumb. I was just busting nuts carelessly.
This way.
I probably do.
Huh. Not so fast. We've got company.
Tell you, when I was, my club days were wild, and at SMC Creations, aka Sean, he was there. We were fucking wild back in the day, bruh.
That it?
Bruh, Rumors, Z-Bar, Play Bar. What was the other spot? A Black Diamond. Bruh, we were fucking wild. I'm not even joking. You guys don't even understand right now.
See ya. Let's go.
Like for us, the club was popping just because it's like we had good people we were going out with. So it was like, it used to be like me, Sean, Cool Dip, a bunch of other folks. Like we just did just like wild out. The only place that's still here is Play Bar, bro.
Soldiers may attack on
Rumors
shut
shut down what, 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago, or 2 years ago.
So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you?
Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him.
Yeah, when we used to go
You little doggy.
like up and down like
Have it your way,
Trujillo
brother.
Avenue and
We can do
Waikiki.
this with you, or we can do this without you.
You used to have nothing but clubs, and what we used to do,
Different layout. Depends when it was built.
we used to club hop. We
Never
go
seen
from
one
one
like
club.
this.
If it die off, go to the next one. The thing is, we knew the days and times to go based on like the DJ that was there, and it was a lot of fun back in the day.
Watching you.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
In 3, 2. Damn, I'm good.
Well, we all danced. So like Sean McNair, he used to dance. I was into dancing. Our whole crew, like we were all dancers.
That's my line.
Like I know the current generation isn't into dancing or anything like that, but
We can take it.
that was our thing.
Let's do
Make it rain.
Then let's move.
He always knows just what to say.
Cut it out.
Yeah, back in our day, like it's much different now.
Simmer down, hotshot.
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes.
But we're talking like what? Sean, how long ago is that? Like 12 years ago?
And we're good.
10 years ago, right? 10 years ago?
Careful in there.
You
I got this place covered.
You say you dance to your baby shark and shit now. Man, yo, it was just, to be honest, man, dude, I miss the fun days.
It's only gonna get tighter, so be ready. We can't afford any more mistakes.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button? So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Tifa and I.
Man, you used to like pick up chicks left and right. Like fucking Australian chicks, Japanese chicks, Korean chicks, local chicks. Didn't really matter. Like it was fun. I miss those days. I miss the fun times.
Call themselves Avalanche, sir.
Not the insanity part.
We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
I'd worry less about the planet and more about
Using your time is fast. Let the young bloods have their shine moments. Oh, dude, I've been known that. So I'm 31 now. I'll be 32 this year. I gave up clubbing years ago.
Our lives are on the line now.
I'd say like the last time I was seriously into the club scene.
Listening, Merc? One false move.
Was probably like.
And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach.
6 years ago? 5 years ago?
Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Should have asked for more money.
You just had to suck your chick, but she gave you a Japan number. I couldn't call her. Bruh, do you know how many times that stuff used to happen back in the day? Like between, like all of us, we'd always get these. I got, man, the Australian chicks that gave me the Australian number, and I'm like, I can't do anything with this.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work.
Whatever.
These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. Get your ass out of here. Now for the real show. Yeah. Ooh, gotta love it. Ah! Suck on this. Ain't no thing. How'd you like that?
Was never in doubt.
I mean, the other thing too is like, I want to say around like 2013, 2014 is when like
The laser security.
the club scene started to change, and that's when like EDM and electronic music started like taking off. Personally, for myself, I'm not really into EDM.
Exactly.
there's some stuff I like some type of electronic music I like, but like for me,
Keep those baby blues of yours on me.
the EDM stuff just, it doesn't do anything for me. Like, I'd be honest, to me it's kind of just noise. There's no rhythm to it, or maybe there some stuff does have rhythm to it.
You're doing good, soldier.
But it's like, it's not something I would like go out of my way to be part of, which is something because that's Lehua's like thing. She likes EDM music, and my first time going to a raid was actually with Lehua.
Are you okay? Nice job, Cloud. Phew. Well, I'm glad that's over with. And we're almost at our objective. Look,
Wait. See you soon.
don't call those
Where you going, Allspark?
nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you wipe the floor with them first.
Ha! We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We did it with magic. That should give us an opening. That's that.
All right, cool. Cool.
What are you, 20-something?
First. Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down.
Oh well, the one that I'll be releasing today that I need to edit is
I can practically taste tobacco in here. Hurry it up.
the one that I'm releasing today is my interview with
Scared, huh?
Jacob Ophelis, aka DJ Thao. So he's a DJ legend in California,
Heads up, boys. The end's
and then
leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
I would say next week. The thing is, this actually might not be next week. I may have to push it back. But I've got one. The interview I did with David Hayter from Metal Gear Solid is actually done. So people who are Patreon members and channel members actually have early access to it right now. But the reason I might push it back for the public is just because
We sink right down to the bottom. To the planet.
it's just because there's some more stuff that David wants to add to it before I release it publicly. But probably after I finish the stream, I'm gonna call David and see what's the status of the stuff he wants to add to it. Which is crazy that I have David Hayter's number. I'm like, man, this is shit's wild. Other than that, I did an interview with one of my friends who works for Square Enix, who actually worked on this game, Final Fantasy VII Remake, as well as Kingdom Hearts 3. And that one's done as well. It's edited. I just cannot release it publicly or even privately to my supporters yet until I get the legal team at Square Enix okays it.
Go on, do the honor.
And then
Prove to me you're the man people
tonight
say you are.
I'm doing an
That
interview
you're one
with
of us.
Never said I was. I'm just here for the paycheck.
Oh, I don't have any kind of sway in that.
Do the damn job.
I mean, they keep re-registering the trademark, but yeah, I don't have. I have no connection to the dev team for that. Tonight I'm interviewing the CEO of Go2 Game. I'm gonna have him on for a second time. Might be it's gonna be a live stream podcast.
What's wrong?
I'm
And
fine.
other than that,
What
I've
about
got
the
Your call, Merc.
Huh. That long enough for you?
and after that, Friday I'm interviewing the executive editor for Game Informer magazine and GameStop. My friend Andrew Rayner.
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh? Need my help, do you? Woo, gotta love it. Give 'em hell. We barely scratched the damn thing.
Didn't I tell you to use magic?
Thought you were full of shit.
Think whatever you want. Just do it.
And then as far as the status of
The hell is that?
A barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
yeah, but Legend of Dragoon, that's Sony, that's not Square Enix.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
Less talking, more shooting.
How about less listen from you? Hell yeah, baby!
Now's our chance. Give it everything you've got. Get ready. It's on you.
All right, watch and learn.
Other than that, I'm interviewing the entire voice acting cast for
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
for this game for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Don't get hit. Take cover behind that debris.
Legend of Legaia.
It's wide open.
I think I'm not sure if the team that made that is still around.
Gotta memorize the attack patterns.
Give 'em hell.
Taking over.
I've got my interview with Steve Bloom.
Oh hell, what's it doing now?
Auto repair unit.
So you guys know Steve Bloom. He's the voice of Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop.
Gotta time our attacks just right. Hold out until you spot an opening. It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice. And down goes another. Oh, you in for it now. Hey, you still with me? We better bring...
Yep. So Wolverine from Wolverine, Tom, Shishio from Rurouni Kenshin, Mugen from Samurai Champloo, having Johnny Young Bosch,
Until detonation.
who's Vash Stampede from Trigun, Nero from Devil May Cry, Ichigo Kurosaki from Bleach. He's the second Black Ranger, I believe.
Huh, you hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Come on, we've got to move.
Where should be covering our way out? Go, go, go!
Another guest I'm gonna have, I can announce it now. We just haven't set a date yet. Is Jason Momoa. So I'll be having Jason Momoa on. You guys know him from the Aquaman movie, from Wolves, Stargate. What was the other? Stargate something. He's one of the. He's really good friends with David Hayter, so you know, 6 degrees of separation. It opened the opportunity for that to happen.
You okay?
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Yeah, Stargate and Lance.
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on.
Yeah, Jason Momoa.
Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Oh yeah.
It keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
Yeah, that's funny because they started because Jason started playing guitar not long after, or was it? Yeah, he started playing not long after David did, and he was jealous of how good he got on it.
I've got you covered. Find us a way out of here.
But then,
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here. Take them down. We don't have time for this shit. The clock's ticking.
Cool it. 5 seconds is all we need. Deal with that.
How'd you like that? Let's go. The others away. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
Yeah, they're all gonna show up and say, "Oh yeah, that's my cousin," or they're gonna say, "Oh, you finally got a celebrity on your show," and I'm over here like, "Where the fuck have you people been? I've been doing this shit for 3+ fucking years. Like I've been have celebrities on. Like it's nothing new."
That's it. Don't overdo it.
All right. Watch and learn.
My turn. You're done. Don't stop now.
Let's kick it up a notch. That thunder I hear?
What's up, Fabian? First celebrity I ever had on was Richard Epcar. then Richard from Airtail Epicard. Then I had Isaiah Washington on. Had Ruben Langdon. I mean, it's just all. I mean, almost every guest I've had, I've listed every single one of them on my my website. Yeah, everyone is. I just wanted to. Main reason I'm streaming it is because my friend Aaron, who I interviewed, he worked on this game. He's pretty pivotal for it. So I told him, I said I'd stream it. Originally I wasn't going to. I was going to do Under Night In Birth EX Lays Clear.
You're done. I'm waiting.
See ya. I'm counting on you. Guess it's my turn. Coming at you hard and fast.
Nothing to it.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna have Jason Momoa on. Maybe closer to the end of the year, maybe a little after halfway. Well, Barrett actually sings the fanfare theme. I forget what triggers it though.
Come on.
Well, it looks the same way it does in Crisis Core and in Flashbacks and Advent Children.
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh, for Dragon Ball? I mean, I could. So here's what goes into. Here's what goes into me selecting guests for my show.
All right, come on.
There has to be a reason for me personally to interview them, like, because if I don't care about, if they only did one thing and that's all I care about, or that's all I can talk about, then the conversation gets stale. For interviewing that porn star was because I was interested. I mean, I've always been curious about that industry, you know, and you hear so much different things. It's like, I don't know if you went back and watched that one, but we really talked about the business aspect of it. You know, how, you know, the business, the health care aspect of it. Because I was interested in that. It's like, how do you get into becoming a porn star? But like, for me, if I go and interview someone from like, say like the guy who did the voice of Alucard, you know, in the original Symphony of the Night. I'm like, okay, yeah, you did Symphony of the Night. You did Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. But then I'm going to be like, and then? It's like, I'm not really interested in anything else he's doing. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have to have an interest because I'm the one that's going to have to carry the conversation. Like the whole thing with Kira Buckland, like, I generally enjoy the work that she's done and the work that she's been working on. But it just really came down to, you know, even though I was trying to carry the conversation, that's the other thing you have to factor in too. Like, what I do is not easy. Podcasting, interviewing people is just not easy at all, because some folks you're going to get that just they don't want to do anything. They don't want to have the energy. They don't want to, you know, they don't want to talk. You know, people like David Hayter, like many of you who saw that, has no problem with just openly talking. But your cat was the one carrying the conversation of the pussy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't like Amelia Onyx's work. She's sexy as hell. If I wasn't married, I'd bust all kinds of nuts up in her. And then let's just be honest too. Like, she did proposition me when I was in LA last year, but that's not the point. It just has to be a reason. Like you guys saw with like the whole David Hayter interview, I went the roundabout way of talking about everything other than Metal Gear. Like, I touched on it, he kept touching on it because he assumed that that's exactly what I wanted to talk about, but I'm like, no. Oh, you talking about Kira? Yeah, Kira, it was like pulling teeth. I couldn't get her. She wouldn't say much of anything. That's why I said, like, I would never have her be on my show again. So that's what that is. I'll show you guys the next game that I'm actually going to be streaming later on today. Today's going to be I'm looking forward to tomorrow, because tomorrow I don't want to do anything, because I'm going to be like, it's going to be just incredibly insane for me today, because, you know, I had to get this stream in. I've got one more I need to do. The next game I'm actually going to be streaming is this right here, 109 Birth EX Slate Clear. So it's a fighting game. I've actually I've gotten review code for. I've actually got 2 codes. I've got it for the PlayStation, which I need to install it and play it. I've been playing it on Nintendo Switch. So if you guys are curious about it, it's one of the best fighting games out there. And they gave me an extra code, which I will be doing I'll be doing a giveaway for that at some point. So yeah, I'll be streaming that probably in a couple hours. I gotta get some editing in. So I gotta get that podcast out. I gotta start finishing up my review for this. Devil May Cry 3 special edition for the Switch. Hopefully I can have that review up by Wednesday. The same day I'll be playing Devil May Cry 2. What's up, Toy Bounty Hunters? Which I'm actually shocked that I even got a code for this, because I've never worked with Arc System Works. But yeah, they sent that. Literally, I didn't even request it. They sent it to me, and I was like, oh shit. All right, well, I'll get on it. But yeah, that's just about that, which I will be working on. So yeah, thank you guys for coming through. If you want to support the channel, support the content, if you want early access to things such as like my interview with David Hayter, my interview with Aaron from Square Enix, who worked on Final Fantasy VII Remake, and more, then you know, consider becoming either a channel member, which starts at about $5 a month, or you can become a Patreon member, which, you know, as a it's Patreon, it starts at like $1 tier, but for people who are at the content creator supporter tier, which is the $10 Patreon tier, you get early access to the content that I put out. So if you enjoy what I do, from podcasting to streaming to reviews to community streams and more, consider supporting. It's completely up to you guys if you want to, but I definitely appreciate that. Super chats and donations are also incredibly welcome. So and yes, to answer your question, Rogue, they did do Hardcore Uprising. That was them, which a lot of people absolutely, it seems like a lot of people really dislike that. But with that being said, if you guys liked it, hit the like button. I'll be back in a couple hours. I'll actually go ahead and schedule that right after I end the stream. And with that being said, deuces wow, too sweet, be the elite, and I'll see you on the next one.